Poison by Swizz Beatz. It's been 11 years since Swizz Beatz released his last full-length album, One Man Band Man. Swizz is back with his third album, Poison. J. Cole serves as the executive producer on the album. With help from Lil Wayne, Chainz, The Lox, Kendrick Lamar, and others, is Swizz onto something? Here's our honest review of Poison by Swizz Beatz.
Don't feel like it's been 11 years, but it has.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
She ain't got no money in the bank. That was on the last album, man.
Yeah.
Poison. Not to be confused with Belle Biv DeVoe's Poison. How do you feel about this album artwork, man?
Well, the red is really defining in the album cover.
God damn it!
But as for like, you know, what I think it means, I'm kind of lost. I mean, I could be saying the poisons of the world and everything like that. So I guess, you know, it's got the depicting various scenes of poisons of the world that could be. That's the only thing I get from it. But I like the use of the black and red though.
Yeah, I couldn't really figure it out. I was just like, is everybody on this cover dying from some type of vice? And I just haven't figured it out. The girl's wearing a black leather dress. Are they saying that's poison? You know, I'm not really, and I don't know if the people that are black are able to even have been seen. Yeah. Like, I don't even know if people are actually seeing these people. Right. And then the only person you see that has nobody is the guy that's holding the shotgun. Yeah. But the shotgun's black. Yeah. I don't know, Swizz. We need some type of explanation for this album artwork. I don't hate it. It's cool. Yeah. I think it's all right. Flow of this album, man. The flow of this album, if you've ever heard of Swizz Beatz project, this is a mix of production that I usually wouldn't expect Swizz to do because it has a lot of samples in it, mixed with the sound I'd expect Swizz to do, because with Swizz you normally get super simple hooks, some screaming. Like, his thing is about partying and getting you amped, and like the kicks making you feel like you gotta move your neck and everything like that. Like, that's Swizz's style, and for the most part that's pretty much what you get on this project. And I felt like he found a way to make it flow how to fit his sound. Yeah, definitely. I feel like it was a more like defining sound than I'm used to hearing from him, because it always used to sound like a collective assortment of different sounds, but pretty most everything really flowed together, especially from like track 1 to 7. Like, everything was pretty much a steady flow. So I thought for the most part he captured a feeling, you know, a certain mood for the vibe of the album. Not final thoughts, I'm tripping. Highlights for this joint. When I first heard, now the intro, the way this girl Ani Zion's voice sounds, her voice sounds amazing, captivating. Yeah, so it made that poem that she did at the beginning sound like out of this world. Yeah. Even though I felt like it wasn't that deep because I'm about to listen to a Swizz Beatz project. Yeah, yeah. But Pistol on My Side, like, just the way that intro comes in, yeah, it just sounds super triumphant. And then I love what Lil Wayne's did on there. Come Again with Gigs. I loved it for about half of the song. Yeah. I felt like Gigs needed some hooks in between his verse, because it's like it started getting too mundane when it was using the same sound and flow the whole time. Right. Something Dirty, Pix Got Me, featuring Kendrick Lamar, Jadakiss, and Styles P. I was disappointed. Why? Don't put Kendrick's name up there if he ain't got a verse. I knew you was going to I've hated that forever. Hey, just don't credit him. Like, so I'll be shocked when I hear his voice, and I'm not expecting anything from him. But Jada and Styles, they did what they normally do. They killed it. Preach, featuring Jim Jones. I just knew I was gonna hate this song. I actually liked the song. Oh, okay. I actually liked the song. Echo featuring Nas. Man, this song is so fucking amazing. So dope. I know I'm damn near passing every song. Cold Blooded, Pusha T. I got a question, man. When Pusha T writes his verses, does he just look for the craziest thing to say so he could hit that woo? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, Midas touch. Woo! Nah, because he has said it like, you can't, something with the rabies. Oh, yeah. And then he get the pause and then screams. Yeah. Because when he said it, I was just like, yo, that is crazy. So, but I mean, it's perfect. Like, he invokes the listener's emotions perfectly into the next line. Yeah. Shout out to Pusha T on that, man. Stunt with 2 Chainz, man. I don't know what it was about this song, but man, I was fucking with this shit heavy, man. Because when Swizz was like, man, my wife says she want a Bentley for her birthday. God damn. So what you do? I bought a 2 for her birthday. and I was just weak because it was just like, when he said it initially, I thought he was just like,
nobody else can say that and have the same amount of enthusiasm as he did.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. I want to see how he reacts to that on the music video when he raps that part.
Yeah, man. Highlights, like you said, the intro. It was a great defining way to start off felt like I was starting off a motion picture or something like that. I thought that was pretty cool. And how it rolled straight in the pistol on my side was dope. Something Dirty, Pick Goddess, I thought it was kind of dope. You know, even though it's got Kendrick Lamar credited, when he did the hook, I already knew that I wasn't getting the verse. Because I already got that feeling like, oh, he's just about to be the hook man in this song. And I was cool with it.
Don't hype it up, about you ain't think I was going to get this Locks and Kendrick Lamar smoke?
Yeah, but it was still kind of fire. Because I think we've gotten to the point where Kendrick can bring that chemistry to us, that kind of feel to a song. Not even though that we die in for a verse, but I thought it was complete. It didn't oversaturate the song. So it was cool. Preach, I thought I was going to hate it too. But
Oh my God.
But I thought it actually rolled pretty well. Like, I don't necessarily care too much what Jim Jones is talking about.
He was doing his thing on that.
But I'm just saying I don't necessarily care what he's talking about, but he made it sound really dope. Like, I liked his flow on it. His flow is really dope. Echo was just flawless. Miles killed it. Cold Blooded, I actually felt a lot, man. I just liked the whole way, like, Pusha just spat on that song. Like, he just really was just flawless with it. And Stunt, yeah, I thought that was just something else. Like, it was real fun. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10. It couldn't deny it. It was a banger. Like, it was for real a banger.
Look, man, lowlights, man. I'm going straight back to Cold Blooded with Pusha T. I felt like Swizz had a different hook in mind than Pusha T had in mind for the song. So when you listen to it, I felt like what Pusha T was doing when he was saying Bodega Babies, and then you got Swizz coming in with the Cold Blooded.
Yeah, I never thought about it that way.
It should have just been called Bodega Babies. Like, I know you want your writer credit because you know you Swizz Beatz, you want your writer credit, but still you took away from the song on that, in my opinion. Swizz and Montana, I didn't hate it. I just didn't overly like it at all. And then the Preach hook, oh my God, like
that's Swizz.
Even it's Swizz. It's 100% Swizz. And then I would have rather had him, God damn it, for the hook. And Pistol on My Side, man, like, I like the hook. I'm just using that as an example. Like, it's simple, but it works.
Right.
I wish he would have kind of got something better for like that. Preach.
Gotcha. Yeah, Come Again, I wasn't really feeling it as far as like when it started with Pistol on My Side, then it went to Come Again. It kind of took the energy down, but then it brought it back again with Something Dirty. But I didn't necessarily hate the song. It just wasn't really standout-ish on this project.
Mans don't like gigs?
Gigs is okay, man. It's just, and that's tired of the song.
Mans don't like gigs.
Anyways,
Mans don't like gigs.
25 Soldiers. It was a dope beat, but I just didn't care what was going on in the song. I liked the beat, but I didn't care what's going on in the song. And Swizz Montana, I just thought it was a flat way to go out, like to leave us with, because I thought I could have heard something else coming after that song, but we didn't get nothing. But yeah, that's it.
Yeah, I left on my lowlights. I forgot. I felt like Swizz took me out of 25 Soldiers because I felt like Young Thug did his thing on there, and I felt like Swizz kind of took me out of the song and made me not like the song as much.
Okay.
Because you got a typical Swizz song like hook. I got 25 soldiers with 25 hoses. Like it ain't even make no sense. It's just like you got 25 people with you with guns. Okay, like, whatever. All right, final thoughts, man. Final thoughts of this album, man. Swizz Beatz. I think this is Swizz Beatz' best album. It's actually his most coherent album. I felt like it was good because he didn't try to do a lot of the artistry on there as far as words, and like I don't know if you remember One Man Band Man, but he like tried to rap and do like little things to get around it because he couldn't do it.
Yeah,
wasn't really feeling it. I felt like he nailed it with this. He got the right people. He said he got like 6 albums coming total. So there's supposedly 5 more. He recorded 70 songs for it. He apparently got songs already with Kanye and a whole bunch of other people. So I'm curious to see how this 6 album rolls up. Bruno Mars, he got a song with Bruno Mars. He said he got a lot of shit in the stash.
Well, yeah. I mean, if they're finding that out, I'm interested to hear more because this was like a balanced type of album. You didn't get a lot of stuff. It wasn't really thrown at you, and it just had a nice overall blend of artists and sounds. And yeah, I thought it was pretty cool.
Final grades. I just want to check. I actually enjoyed it. Swizz Beatz did his thing. I mean, you could obviously tell I enjoyed it by how many songs I mentioned that I like. I mean, I like Swizz Beatz, even though I think some of the beats he does is kind of cheesy.
Yeah.
I still like Swizz Beatz. I think he's dope. He's like, he owned that late 90s into the early 2000s of my childhood. Like, everything Rough Riders with Swizz, everything he was doing stuff with X, with Busta, Mariah, like he you know, Beyonce with the check on it, and like he was doing some crazy joints and Ring the Alarm. Like, Swizz is definitely a legend in this game, and he continues to impress.
Yeah, man, check from me. This is definitely a great assortment of songs posed together by Swizz Beatz. I think it's his best showmanship. And
Showtime.
If he has 6 more coming, you know, I'm ready for them. And I hope they're nice and quality beats. And, you know, just good arrangements like this one is, because I feel like it was just a really well composed project.